just a tough back and forth one. Just what did you see from the game tonight?
First of all, I want to tip my hat off to Hardin Simmons. An extremely well coached basketball team, very disciplined in what they do. Really enjoyed meeting Coach Carson and knowing of the 7 seniors and the actions they've done to keep him around is very admirable for those young men and for him. It's a respectful nod to him of what he can bring to the table. So, very smart coach too. He did a great job of isolating his post players and putting us in a position where we had to play post defense, which I think the majority of our fouls were called in that area, which rightfully they were fouls. And for us, just played remarkable. We've talked all season about how defense is going to win things for us, and we did. I thought we played very good defense for about 39 minutes. With giving up a couple of threes there at the beginning, letting Spoon get hot was not something that we had in the game plan. And when we shut that down, I thought it gave us a better chance to be in the ball game. I can't say enough about these 3 guys up here as well as the rest of the team. There was a point in our season that we were on a 5-game losing streak, and we really needed to come together to move things forward. And with that came sacrificing yourself for the rest of the team, sacrificing some of your numbers and things like that to propel us to where we are right now. As a coaching staff, I don't know that we would ever thought that we would have won the conference tournament. But these guys, along with the other 13 in the locker room, or 12 in the locker room, had really buckled down and wanted to try to show something and do something for this season. The game was just a great up and down basketball game. I really liked the pace of play. I liked the crowd. That was certainly an advantage for Hardin Simmons, but I thought that was something that added to the environment of what we were doing. These experiences are not only just for today, but they're for your life. And these young men know that they've done something very special here at LaGrange College, and it's something that will be very hard to be matched. So,
I guess Justin, a tough result, but talk about a game like that where it is back and forth, and you hit some shots when you guys definitely needed some.
We had some key plays, especially offensively. Drew had a clutch 3 near the end of the game, and Bonner was taking it to the basket all night, as strong as he's ever taken it. Like Coach said, defensively, when they got it down to the post, it was kind of tough on us. They put us in a position where we had to run a defense we've never ran, and I thought we ran it well. It just came down to a couple plays at the end, and like Coach said, we played as hard as we could, and at that game at the last minute, it could have been either way. We could have won, they could have won, and like I said, we just played remarkable. We played great, and I can't say as much as for the 15 guys. They played unbelievable too on our team. We just all played well. We fit into our roles, and I'm proud. Even that we took a loss, I can't hang my head. It was awesome.
I guess an environment like that for other guys, how much do you try and tune out the crowd? How much do you try and use the crowd as motivation? Just how do you kind of try and manage that?
For me personally, I don't think there's a better environment to play in. It's college basketball. That's what you put in a position to do, and if you're a player who's been in something like that, it's great. What a better way to play. I know for some of the younger guys, that may have been kind of a shock, a bigger arena opposed to our conference where some of the gyms are a little bit smaller. But like I said in the locker room to the younger guys, they got a taste of it now. So there's no being surprised next time. Everybody knows what to expect, and it's all about the experience.
I just try to soak it all in and absorb it, because as a basketball player, that's what you live for. You live to play in environments like that. Put your talents on so the rest of the world can see. And just show it. And us being on the road, we were the underdogs, so we try to give it our all to silence the crowd and make them, just get
just coach, how hard is it to prepare for a Harden Simmons team like that you know is only going to rotate 6, 7 guys and all of them can kind of do a little bit of everything and just what's it like preparing for a game like that?
Well, you know, for us, of course, our game plan was to try to outrun them and try to get them tired. I do believe that they were tired at the end of the game. I felt like 40 was kind of bending over quite a bit, but you know, 45 evidently he had some Gatorade or something in his tank because he was able to do a lot of work there at the end. You know, for us to prepare, I think these guys can vouch for what we do in practice. Is we begin our practice with conditioning, and I think that was a very, very big key to our success tonight, or you know, maximum effort of what we've given tonight. All of these guys played, as you look, 35 minutes, 38 minutes for Bonner here, and you know, those type of things you have to be prepared for. You can't just go out as a basketball player and do that. And I think that them preparing and practicing extremely hard and never questioning what I wanted to do in practice of where we were going with this thing was extremely beneficial to us tonight. Now, defensively, of course, we worked all week on post defense, which I think Coach Carson is extremely smart. It's a point of emphasis this year was post play, and he had guys that could post up and guys that could work in the low block, and he utilized that not only by his strengths and weaknesses, but also the strengths and weaknesses of the officials, and that's a smart coach. So my hat's off to him. We worked all week on post defense, and I thought with us adjusting defensively and going into a diamond and one, which is something we've never played before, but trying to figure out a way to stop those guys, was a remarkable job by our team doing that. We talked all season long about defense winning championships, and one or two plays go the other way, and we're the ones moving on. But again, hats off to Harden Simmons and to Coach Carson and their 7 seniors. Just a remarkable job, and it shows again what type of coach he is and what type of young men those guys are.